Wow, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And you? How are you?
I'm I'm great. I'm loving this eye makeup, honey.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
I Oh my gosh. So like how are you? How have you been? Are you good? What's happening?
Um, so I don't know, like things have been like not good because of this whole corona thing.
Well, I
And
mean,
because I'm
yes,
high
but
risk.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
because like I'm high risk, I can't really go out and do any clients. So I've been at
yeah.
home just chilling at my parents' house, trying to find
Uh,
something to do, and yeah, that's
just
it.
taking it easy. Yeah.
Literally just taking it easy.
That's dope. That's dope. Well, we're so happy to have you on. Welcome to ZKLive. Um, we're just excited to be talking about all things beauty, all things skincare, personal care. So yeah, man, we're just excited and welcome. If you could
Thank
please
you for
introduce
having
yourself.
me.
You're
Um,
welcome. You're welcome.
so my name is Esethu. I am a
Mm-hmm.
makeup artist. I've been practicing professionally for about 4 years, around
Mm-hmm.
about there. And I work for an agency now. I work for LMDA.
Let's just start off the live interview with the question, why beauty? Why what resonated with you in beauty that you just had to, like, you just said to yourself, I have to start a career in this space.
Well, I guess it's because I've been doing it for quite some time. I did it like
Mm-hmm.
here and there in high school. I was already doing painting and art in high
Mm.
school. So it's like a natural progression for me to start painting on my own face. Then as I started doing that, I
Yeah.
started doing it on like my friends. Then some of my
Mm.
friends would invite me to shoots and I'll do it at those shoots. And then from like
Okay.
a year of doing like very loose professional work, I guess, I decided to start a business and take it seriously. And then
Mm.
about 2 years into it, I decided to join an agency that would help me pick my jobs and also make it easier for me to work in the industry, get some more credible backup just in case anything happened. Joining an agency was
Yeah.
like a safety thing for me and also to balance out
Mm.
like school and work. So yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. All right. No, that's really, really dope. So we see on your Instagram that you're self-taught. Do you sometimes feel um like you wish there are things that you wish you went to school for, or like do you think that you can be self-taught because there's so much material out there on YouTube videos and
Mhm.
tutorials teaching people how to do their makeup? Do you feel like it's necessary?
Well, I'm kind of like torn in between because I went
Mm-hmm.
to film school. So I studied film, and I believe that film school is a good idea for you to
Mm.
go to just to network and find other people to work on films with. And I'm sure in
Okay.
beauty it's the same, where you can find people who will refer you to people and all of that. So I think if you're going to work in any creative field, I think
Mm.
school is a good idea to learn, but also for you
Yeah.
to have a good network of people, also people who
Mm.
understand where you're coming from if something happens, and just people to support you. So in that respect, yes. But also
Mm-hmm.
you can just do it yourself. There's a lot of information available online. There are a lot
Yes.
of like little courses that you can do here and there to try and learn as well. And also there are many YouTubers who are there for you to teach you about everything. Like, just to name a few is this guy. His name is Robert Welsh. He is a professional makeup
Mm.
artist in the UK. He offers really
Mm.
great advice. And one of my favorite series that he does is comparing Instagram makeup and explaining why they
Okay.
use those certain techniques and how it would look under natural light. And he explains it so well. He explains the ingredients and why they react like that. So that would be
Mm.
a good person to watch. And
Noted.
I forgot the other lady's name, but she does the eye makeup looks for Pat McGrath. I think her name is
Okay.
something like Ashley. I forgot. But she's also a good person to watch.
Yeah.
She knows exactly what she's talking about, even though she's a little bit nonchalant about it. But yeah, they
Yeah.
spread good information that is helpful for anyone who's genuinely wanting to learn about makeup and also someone who wants
Mm.
to become a professional makeup artist.
No, that's okay. That's dope. We definitely noted those names. So we'll definitely check them out. So you mentioned earlier that you studied art, right? How do you
Yes.
feel like do you think that the art side really does it influence your makeup at all? What have you pulled from art um to kind of like influence and inspire the way you go about creating your makeup looks? Because we see they're very interesting and different.
I think the one of the biggest things to understand about makeup is to understand color theory, and that's what I took
Yeah.
away a lot from art. And on
Mm-hmm.
the makeup looks I do, I experiment a lot with color, and shapes and all of that. And I think that
Mm.
it goes even beyond just like an eyeshadow look. For foundation, you need to
Mm-hmm.
understand color theory so that you know what foundation looks good on you, what type of highlighter to use, what type of blush, what kind of contour, you know, all these things are important. I mean, color
Yeah.
theory is important to understand all of those things and to also have nice makeup that doesn't look mismatched. So I guess it was
Yeah.
just color theory and shapes that I took a lot from art.
Awesome. And then we see also that you started a page called Hello Me and You.
Yes.
You describe, yes, you describe it as an online beauty companion, right? So like tell us, like walk us through what inspired you to start a page like that. Like what is it for? How do I as a makeup artist like use it as a tool when I'm out and about, creating my looks and doing my tutorials?
So Hello Me and You is a page that I designed with my sister, and basically what
Mm-hmm.
it was a space to learn. And as much as we
Okay.
are educating people, we also encourage people to educate others in the comment section, and it's just to spread information about makeup
Mm.
and skincare. So
Yeah.
we at the moment we're just covering a lot of the bases. So what we did so far is that we spoke about foundation, we spoke about different
Mm.
ingredients in skincare, how they are helpful for you. We talk about skin types, how to
Mm.
identify your own skin type, and how to work with it in your skincare. And one of the biggest things that I believe as a makeup artist is that your makeup must be an extension of your skincare. So you
Mm.
can't put on makeup and think that it won't affect your skin just because you can take it off. The ingredients
Mm.
that are in there are also getting sucked into your skin as you go about your everyday life.
Absorbed, yeah.
So
Mm.
yeah, so it's very important to be aware of how the products work, why they work when they're on certain parts of your face and not on other parts of your face, and understanding that your skin is like
Yeah.
an ecosystem, so that there's different
Mm.
parts of it that make it all work together and to make it work well. So you have to
Yeah.
understand that to have a good makeup and skincare journey. So that's why we started the page, was just to educate, because we didn't have
Yeah.
that when we were at the beginning of our careers, and also
Mm.
when we were younger. So hopefully people can have a better relationship with their skin and their makeup as they grow up by looking at the page and looking at some of the information that we share.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm loving this conference, like this talk of ingredients,
Mm-hmm.
nje kumnandi. Like I want to know, like, so if I'm a makeup artist and I'm trying to start my career, right? And I'm trying to build my makeup box and my makeup kits, because we know this makeup ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's
So like
not.
how how do you go about creating a good makeup kit on a budget, but that also has quality products? Like how do you find that balance?
So you gotta like start small, and
Okay.
focus on like what is your main makeup preference. So for me, I love doing editorial looks. So the first thing I
Mm.
started to collect in my kit was a lot of lipsticks and a lot of eyeshadow palettes. And when I
Mm.
bought eyeshadow palettes, I focused more on the quantity of the colors, which was
Okay.
bad. You should focus on the quality of the
Okay.
colors,
Uh-huh.
because they last you longer, they're easier to blend, and it works quicker. So what I would
Okay.
recommend is for you to look for products that are high quality, that also won't disturb the skin of your client. But most importantly, high quality products are just easier to work with. That's why they cost that much. So if
Mm.
you're gonna pay, so you're gonna have to splurge a little bit. Like makeup, like skincare, is a huge investment. Your money
Mm.
comes back, but you have to be smart with how you use it. One thing
Yeah.
that I do is that I budget every end of the
Mm.
month. I'll look at my kids, see how much product I've used in some, and then budget how much money I could spend to replace some of the product that I've finished and some of the other products that are about to run out.
Okay.
And yeah, so you must just focus on what your goal is as a makeup artist. What is your biggest preference? If you like
Mm.
more glam looks and you're looking to do more matric dances or evening events, invest in a lot of foundation. Also, if you're going to be like a person who is working with clients with deeper skin tones, it's
Mm.
important to invest in good quality foundations, because people with deeper skin tones are very, very knowledgeable of skin tones. So if their face
Mm-hmm.
doesn't match their chest, it's going to be a problem for you. The photos also
Mm.
won't come out nice. So you have to invest in really, really good foundations that will last long, and also that will match the skin type of your clients. So yeah, just
Okay.
splurge a little, but it will be worth it
Yeah.
in the end.
It's an investment, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So like as a freelance makeup artist, like can you talk us through and walk us through your like your business basically as a freelancer? Like what do you offer? Because we see that you also, besides makeup, you also specialize in skincare. You have um, you know, a lot of opinions on skincare and how to take care and nourish your skin and look after it properly. So can you like explain to us what your entire like Esethu beauty experience involves?
Well, I have different packages depending on like different events or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the occasion is. So, like for a bridal package, it will be very, very different to like someone going to a matric dance. For bridal,
Mm,
you need a trial. We need to see if the colors will match what you're wearing, will match the decor. So I would be in very, I would constantly be talking with the bride, seeing what she's into. I would really work to her
mm,
preference and not mine. And
yeah.
there's different
Mm-hmm.
packages for different occasions, and that's just to suit the client's needs for the day. So for a
Mm,
bridal package, you would have a more intensive skincare routine that I would
mm,
give you a pack the night before, so that you could apply the right products for your skin type, and that your face would
mm,
be ready the day you come. And even while you're there, we'll do light skincare touches, and then we'd proceed with the whole makeup thing that we'd be doing. And then if we're
mm,
going for a very like editorial thing, the skincare would also be quick. One thing about applying makeup for editorials is that the skin must be smooth. And so what you have to do is kind of balance out the skin using proper skincare, and treating
mm,
each patch, like each part of this face, very differently, because different parts are drier than others and
mm.
different parts are more oilier than others. So you have to really work to balance that out.
Yeah.
And I guess for matric dancers, it's also very different, the type of procedure that we'd use. But one of the biggest things is that skincare is a huge part of how I apply makeup onto my clients. So
Mm,
I really, really focus on that. In order for the makeup to look good, you have to have a good skincare. So I do
yeah.
incorporate that a lot in a lot of the packages that I do.
Yeah. And I think that's a very good point you make because a lot of people think that like, you know, makeup can just hide everything, but like sometimes it can like bring it out even more if your
Mm,
skin is not, you know,
yeah,
in the
if you
right
haven't put
state.
it properly. Mm,
Mm. So it does start with like good skincare. And
mm,
I'm
mm.
glad you you spoke about that. So for you, looking at all these amazing local makeup artists, who is your favorite and why? Like, what do you want to take from this
So
person, like inspiration wise?
there's quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's this one I love, like a lot of editorial looks. I love
Mm-hmm.
very like high glam editorial as well. And someone who does that is this one person on Instagram. I think, and we are part of the same agency. Her name is Leanda Benny, And then there's
Okay.
this other girl on Instagram. Her name is Mbali Christians, I think. And she also does
Okay.
very editorial looks. She plays around with makeup. She does
Yes.
whatever. There's also someone that we went to high school with. Her name's Appy. I love her looks. They're so creative
Yes.
and look cartoonish, but they're still like wearable. Like you could go out looking like
Yeah.
that. No one would ask too many questions. And there's also someone that I love. Her name is Tammy. She does these beautiful editorial looks. Sometimes I'm so shocked as like, how did she come up with that?
Yeah.
But yeah, those are
Very
just like a few that
conceptual.
I could literally. But those are just a few that I can like come up with from the top of my brain. But
Yeah.
yeah.
That's dope. That's really, really dope. So, what products? Okay, let's say beauty brand. Like, what's your favorite local beauty brand and why?
So I was actually having this conversation with my sister today. I really love Chi Cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
I think their products are always high quality.
Mm-hmm.
Even though at a very affordable price, like you won't be paying an arm and a leg for a palette
Yeah.
that is such good quality. They're
Mm.
so pigmented. Like sometimes people make products too pigmented to the point where they're
Mm.
too hard to blend and you're spending
Yeah.
hours trying to blend something in. But meanwhile, it's just too pigmented. It's not you,
Mm.
it's the product type of situation. But her
Mm.
products are so well formulated. All the shimmers blend super well. They're not ashy. Like you could tell that this person knew exactly
Like
what they
took
were doing when they were
time.
formulating
Mm.
their products. Yeah. They wanted them to be pigmented, creamy, and also for them to blend properly. And sometimes it's hard to get that balance.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I like different brands for different things. So Chi
Mm-hmm.
Cosmetics I love all around because I just think that they're brilliant at what they do. I
Mm.
love Switch Beauty because I think their makeup prep products are really good. They've really like
Mm.
nailed down like skincare for makeup. Like they have this hero spray which is so hydrating, and when you put it on, it's kind of like works like a, I don't know if it has hydrochloric acid, but it grips all the moisture in the air and it just sits on your face. Your face looks
Yeah.
so healthy, so dewy, and it sets the
Mm.
makeup perfectly. And then another brand that I really like, I think it's called Connie Transform. Their products are
Yeah.
so pigmented. Um, it was made by a black woman, so they literally designed all the products for darker skinned black people. They're so pigmented. I literally can't go anywhere without it because I don't know when I would need it, and I use it all the time. But yeah.
Awesome. So I guess that you're gonna be so irritated with this next question. But like,
What?
what's the one makeup? What's the one product, like makeup product, you just cannot live without?
Oh, that's a hard one.
I knew you would find it hard.
I think it's the Chi Cosmetics Night Wind palette. I go with that everywhere. Even now,
Yeah.
some of the colors have run out. I need to go like rebuy it because it's just that good. It really is that good. They have the perfect like match of
Yeah.
matte colors and shimmers,
Mm.
and I use it every day, everywhere I go. Even like sometimes if like we on a location where I
Mm.
can't bring anything, I'll just bring that and an
Mm.
eyeshadow brush and I'll be good. Literally, I'll be so good. Because even
Yeah.
like some of the products I can wet and kind of do a very graphic look. Some of the
Mm-hmm.
products are really just pigmented. I can just like put it on the person's face and it will shine. I don't have any other problems. It will just work
Yeah.
the way that I want it. So yeah, that's like the only product that I literally can't live without.
Awesome. Okay, dope. So we're kind of approaching the end of our conversation.
Oh no.
But I'm sorry. But what like advice do you have for people who are trying to do what you're doing, who are trying to be, beauty influencers, makeup artists? Like what advice do you have for them?
Um, Number one is just do it, honestly.
Yeah.
Don't wait for anyone to tell you. Don't wait for anyone to give you space. If you think that you have a great idea, you can
Mm,
always find people who will support you. So just go out there, start shooting, start doing makeup on your friends, start doing
mm,
makeup on yourself. Like it really is not, don't wait for anyone to tell you to go for it. And then
yeah.
another thing that I would say is always be learning, always be reading up on products, always be learning about different ways and different techniques that people use, and see what works best for you. Because I know for me, I'm always constantly watching different makeup artists. I go to different makeup classes, and
Yeah.
I'm always like in the webinars and whatnot as much as I can, so that I
Yeah.
could learn as much as possible, so that I can also improve my own skills and also work more efficiently and effectively, so I
Yeah.
can get the most out of every single product that I have, instead of just wasting my time sitting there blending. Meanwhile, it's just me using the wrong technique.
Yeah, true. Okay, just constantly soak in that information.
Literally, just do it and keep learning. So those are my two
Amen.
biggest advices.
Okay, I know I said that that was my last question, but this is my last question. I just have to ask this question. But like, what has been the highlight of like your career where like that pinch me moments that you had, whether it be like meeting a famous, I don't know, makeup artist or just anything. Like, can you tell us
Um,
of that experience?
I think one of the first one
Yeah.
was, I met Sir John, and
Oh,
he is giving a makeup little like course
oh
for how
my
to do
God.
makeup on mature skin. And I was
Okay.
there and I was taking notes, and then I went up to him and I met him, and then we
Oh
took
my word.
photos and we were just talking about makeup, and he's like, oh my gosh, your skin looks great. And I was like, thank you. But yeah, even after that, I think I saw him again, and he
Yeah.
kind of like remembered, and he was like, oh my gosh, I remember you. And I was like, oh my gosh, you still like remember that. But yeah,
Yes.
that was really cool. He's a really nice guy.
Oh my
He's
gosh, I
very
can
professional
imagine.
too. Like,
Yeah.
it's just good vibes, good work. It's just all of it in a like good package. You can see why he's working with Beyonce. He's very professional and also
I
very, very
mean,
nice. And then
yeah.
another highlight was when I met Mary Sibande. Who's like this. I love her. She's one of my
Uh-huh.
favorite artists that we studied in class. So when I
Yeah.
got there, I was so shocked. I didn't know, for the biggest part. I really didn't know. And then I got
Yeah.
there, I was like, oh, it's Mary Savande. But then, you have to act cool, you have
Yeah.
to be
You
professional,
gotta
you're
be
at
cool. You gotta be
work.
chilled.
So you gotta be like, yeah, dude, this is what we're doing today. You
Yeah.
can't be like fangirling or anything. And
Yeah.
I think we spent like 4 days just doing her makeup. So then,
Wow.
yeah, it just became a thing of her being a client rather than her being Mary Savande. So that was like
Yeah.
weird for me, like super
I'm sure
weird.
that that took a lot of getting used to her
Yeah,
being a
yeah,
client. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, man, that's dope. Like, thank you for talking to us today. It was amazing. I learned a lot about pigmentation and and just skincare and
Uh,
good makeup and good ingredients. So yeah, thank you so much
it's a
for talking
pleasure.
to us
It's
today.
always a
Yes.
pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me. I really enjoy talking about makeup. So this wasn't like a huge train smash for me. It's just something
Like
that I love. No, it
yeah,
wasn't anything scary. So thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so
yeah.
much for putting me on. Like, I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Keep doing amazing things. And yeah, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks. Enjoy
Bye.
your evening. Bye bye.
You too. Bye. Thank you, guys.